Hi, welcome to Daerik's dojo. Okay, the plan for today is to work on some hair simulation. I'm currently graduating in computer science, and my final project involves realistically simulating the aging of hair in 3D. And that's what we're gonna work on. And since it's such a big project, I need to do a lot of research. This should become a long series. Hi to Mapped04, who is in chat right now. It's a newcomer, so hey, that's me, my face. Alright. Now, in order to make this actually realistic, I need to gather some proof. And for that, I need to model a real character, someone that exists in real life. Get some pictures of that person aging and their hair shading, and make the 3D hair change in the same way. So for that, I decided to pick someone famous. It's easier to find pictures of them, and I ended up going with George Clooney. Since the Oscars happen every year, and I can get a picture every year of the guy. Two things at a time, so alright, no problem. So to begin with, we need to extract the the head part where the hair goes of the character. This is just a regular human template I have. If you guys want, I can share with you on our Discord. So where do we start? I guess from over here. I need to remove it from the actual head model, so I can use it as an object to spawn the hair particles. Alright, this should be enough. Okay, so we duplicate and we separate. And have the object. Now we use particle systems. Hair, and we should already get some very strange results. Alright, now let's take a look at some references of George Clooney. So he has very short hair, and in 2013 his hair got a little longer, but I can't change the hair length dynamically. I mean, I can, but it's not the actual point, so let's forget that fact. So let's try and go for a mid-range of his hair length. Yeah, so kind of short hair. Okay. Was Blender not activated? Yeah, there you go. So when you go back, we can see if it matches a little bit. Now Blender has this option called hair dynamics, which is gonna generate physics for our hair particles. I haven't messed around too much with it, so Blender's already frozen. So let's see what we get. I'm not sure if the streaming is gonna impact it too much, because yeah, it's frozen right now. So we're gonna have to comb it a little bit, make the hair go a certain way to match the hairstyle of George Clooney. And we also need to cut it in length, at least on the sides, because most guys also do this. They cut it shorter on the sides. Hey Austin, what's up? Don't worry, man, it's fine. Can I move now? Yeah, Blender is frozen already. Just because I turned on hair dynamics. Oh boy, okay, it's working. Now, if I press play here, the hair should fall. Yes. And we can move it dynamically, accordingly. But for now, we need to cut it. So, where is the tool? Is it object? Yeah. Particle edit. And then we can do cut over here. Now this is kind of hard to do, to get it just right. It's not very precise. You basically delete the hair based on your perspective. Something we could do is separate the... Is it scalped or what? The word I'm trying to say is that one. I'm not sure how it is pronounced. We can cut the head top mesh into certain parts, and the sides we can make it less lengthy. But that's gonna bring another problem of the texture not being able to be the same throughout the whole head. Oh boy, I think we can make some vertex groups. Yeah, let's try doing some vertex groups. So I want the sides to be separated than the top. Maybe this is exactly right. One more perhaps. Yeah, this is fine. Let's make a hair group for sides and back. Here. Another one, and name sides. And then assign, okay? Now, using the same particle system, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can do two lengths on the same particle system. So let's, if we have two vertex groups, then we can do two different particle systems but maintain one single mesh. I'm gonna create one here for the top, and it's gonna be the opposite of the sides, like so. Alright, and I can use vertex groups. Is it length? I think. No, not length. Density. I'm confused. It should work. Oh, maybe I didn't assign it to the top, right? Yeah, maybe that was it. It was just empty. I do it now. No, it still doesn't work. Why? We did this last week. How is it not working now? Oh, it's density then. But I thought length had something to do with it. Whatever. Okay, so then you have the top, and for the sides, we're gonna use sides here. Wait, it didn't spawn anything. Oh, that's why. 0.5, 0.01, that's too short. 0.05, yeah, might be okay. Yeah, and also aerodynamics here. I can have it selected then. Yeah, let's just make one invisible while we work on the other. So now let's try and comb this. It's probably not the right length still. Why is it not working? So I can't comb it while the animation is playing. I thought I could. How strange. Okay. I guess we just... First let's reduce the length. Oh, because I'm part of edit. Yeah. 0, 5, 2, but that's the same as the other one. So this guy must be 0025. Yeah, I have played No Man's Sky and I hated it. It was right when it launched, so those weren't good days. Those were not good days. I heard they are releasing a new expansion or something. No Man's Sky Next. With actual multiplayer now, apparently. Okay. Yeah, this is more like it. Now, to make the hair dynamic stop, like apply the hair dynamics. If I convert it, it doesn't work, right? I mean, we can just try and see. So if I convert it, it maintained the simulation, but I can't comb it anymore. There's no mode for that. So that doesn't work. Okay, so the sides should be both the same. Maybe I can use a mirror. Yeah, maybe I can use a mirror. But not for the top. Yeah, maybe I should use two separate meshes. So I can use the mirror modifier. So let's separate the selection here. Alright. Oh, I mean comp. Doesn't work. And now I can delete half. Now versus, I need to delete the faces and add a mirror modifier. Also, this one doesn't need the particle of the other one. So how do I... There. Now mirror and go before the other one. And click. Now for some reason it's just spawning on the other side. So I mean, now that I separated the mesh, I don't really need the vertex groups. So that might be the problem. Although it didn't work. Hey MMX, what's up? Yeah, the mirror is not working. I think I've done this before and it did work. So why isn't it? Okay then. I guess I'll just apply the mirror then. And where is it? Remove that boost to make sure. Okay. This rain come way back. Is this his hairstyle? Something like it on the sides. Let me check my reference. This seems to be going straight down. Right? Yeah, straight down. Oops, not that, not that tab. Going straight down. Hair is something really strange and hard to simulate realistically. But we'll do our best. Okay, so that's kinda his hairstyle, on the sides at least. And if I use the hair dynamics now, it just kinda stays in place. Seems that the collision is not working properly too. So how do I increase the collision? Doesn't seem to be an option. Quality. Let's increase it a little bit. Say 10 steps. And now let's go for the top hair. Let's check our reference again. Okay, that's kind of hard to read. Do I have a better picture? Although from another year. So there's a cut down here. It all goes to his right. And the front gut goes up, okay? Everything to his right. But the back, I still don't see the back properly. Yeah. So to the front, and everything goes to his right side. And kind of gets mixed up with the side hair. I'm not sure if there are any tools for hair simulation in Blender, like Blender Market or something. Some add-ons. Because it's a really big part, although I'd imagine it is kind of unpopular. I myself prefer to do hair meshes instead of hair particles. Okay, and now if I expose the other particles. In the back is not looking great. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of combing and trial and error. to get this just right. Although the main point of the project is the texture. And that was something I was looking into. That is, having a texture dictate the middle color of the hair. I didn't really do any experimentation, so I'm not sure if that's possible. But throughout this series we're gonna find out. I wanna go back. Trying to get kind of mixed up. And we're also gonna have to increase the amount of particles we have. Okay, so the top gets mixed with the back and the sides. I need to poof it a little more. Not too much though. Why is it straight back there? I need it to curve. It's like there's a barrier here, making it impossible to curve. Huh. Yeah, it just goes straight out. Maybe it's trying to avoid conflicts with the other particle system, and therefore making my life harder. I guess I can make it thicker, like it's not touching the scalp. Okay, that's weird. And point to the middle here. Go down. Oh, this is looking terrible. Maybe if I try using the hair dynamics and see what results we can get. He just fell down. What? Okay. Let's try adding a collision to the body. Maybe that helps. Let's see. Okay, it's going slower. That means it's taking the rest of the head into account. And it is kind of moving. I'm just not sure if that's... Check my name in Discord. What did you do? Funny. That would be a helpful talent. For those that can't see, he changed my name in the Blender Discord to Daerik Hairstylist. Okay, let's stop the simulation. And what did you do? That doesn't look like much. Now let me fix the front here. Side. There you go. Can you imagine if George Clooney watches this and see me fading terribly and replicating his hairstyle? That would be awful. Okay, let's try using some childs, is that what it's called? Spawning some extra hair. Let's add children here. Interpolate, oh god. That's a lot of hair. Now we can also do some, well, his hair is straight, so none of those work. But I can make the length random, if anything. We did find this on the last stream too. Why is it black? Is it 5? F5 seems to work. Ooh, clumping. Clumping helps. Clumping helps a lot. This one could leave at 0. So it's thicker in the at the bottom, and then it joins into meshes. All right. Oh god. The back here got a little weak. Yeah, I still don't understand the problem here. It's just floating there. Maybe I should just remove the back a little. Like, let's straighten this out and cut it. Cut it to length. So cut and delete. Oh boy. Not quite what was planned. No, it just... It's the whole back, right? I can't really interfere over here. If I just eyeball the cut, it's not gonna work. Let's add some children to the other one. Just 5 and clumping. All right. Now his hair doesn't follow this line, right? It goes a little further. Yeah, it goes beyond the ear. I don't remember what this is called. It goes up. So I should increase the meshes on the side. All right. Let's actually take the faces from the main head here. I'm thinking those two, then go like this on both sides. Yeah. Duplicate, separate, and I need to join that into the other. This guy, and there you go. Join. And I also need to remove doubles, then they are going to be glued together. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on the other side. All right. Yeah, that part wasn't combed, so... And that should also be shorter. Let's try and combi it first. Where are my particles? Wait, what? So if I change the mesh after I created a particle system, it doesn't work properly? Oh no. Because I've already combed all the rest. So why are you not spawning there? Hold on. Free edit. If I increase the number of particles. Why does it not let me change the... Because I combed it. Yeah. So I need to do it again. Awesome. Great. Just amazing. Oh, can I increase my... Is it F? Yes. Everything should go down. Alright. I decrease my brush. Try and work on it. I need to make it a void here. Back here, yes. And follow the head. The two sides don't need to be symmetrical. It's very rare to have symmetrical hair. In fact, the more asymmetrical we can make it, the better. And go over here to the front. I'm gonna have to cut this down a little. Alright, other side. Okay. Yeah, I need to cut the... I don't remember the name. It's something similar to burn. The burners, costeletas. Yeah, I don't remember the name. This needs to go to the front a little bit more. And cut straight down here. How does it look? Weird. It looks weird. Let's add some buffing. Very mild, but I need to cover the whole head. Like so. And perhaps the hair dynamics will help a little bit. Go. It's doing something, alright. Okay, that should be enough for the hair to organize itself. Oh, it's super slow, so I need to click and maintain my mouse in the same position, otherwise it's not gonna know where to click. Alright. How does this look now? The hair is longer on the top. Alright. Or at least it goes straight more. Goes up more. Now the children are not actually helping here, because they try to follow the parent particle, and end up getting in a weird position. I need to cut this part, so let's come a little more, then change the cut and do our best here. I still get the back problem here. Maybe if I buff it a little. It's not actually helping. Might allow me to comb it better. No. If I change to render view, what happens? We have like 5,000 times 2, so 10,000 hair particles. They all look white because they don't have a material yet. The full material. If I add 2 materials here, one for the actual scalp, so skin. I think there is a preset for skin, yes. And one for the hair. There is a very weird preset for hair. There is one, let's use it. And skin. And copy it on the sides there. And how do I there? Now can I change the to hair? So what do you look like now? Oh yeah, the skin has subsurface, so that's why there's a lot of blue and red. I have this transparent background and I don't need it. Let me change the skin to not use subsurface for now, because it is gonna be render heavy. Okay, so the hair is too thin right now. It's almost it's kind of disappearing, but it seems to be taking the skin material, not the hair one. I might be wrong though. Okay, Blender froze again. Really not a great idea to stream and try to render at the same time, because both take a lot of my graphics card, and I don't have a great graphics card. What is a GTX 960 960. Still frozen. In other news, our Discord seems to be doing alright. Some people join, they share their work. We have a free stuff channel, so I hope they are able to use it. A bunch of free assets, textures, and UI elements I found online. Yep, still frozen. Something else I need to do for this project is to justify. So I need to compose a little text for why is this helpful and why am I doing it. Maybe we can work on that until Blender comes back. I'm still hoping it comes back right now, because it's a 3D art stream, so not a watch me write a text stream. But I think this might be helpful for games, which is my specialty, so I know that making realistic characters is a little hard, especially on the hair. People usually just paint whatever they think is right, and that's the texture. Maybe it could be used for movies, like those scenes when the guy starts getting older. I might have to take a look on the strange case of Benjamin Button, because I think there is a scene where he goes younger to older right at the end. My god, it's still frozen. Come on. And the worst of all, I didn't save at any point. It's gonna be 1 hour of work thrown down the drain if it doesn't come back soon. Okay. Can I really share a screen where I can write the reference maybe? What else can I talk about? The weight we did on the last stream worked just fine. The level designer loved it. It's alright. Although we didn't make on an albedo or roughness texture. I might have to do that later, maybe on the stream. I don't think I need a whole stream for that, but one of those things I do right at the end of some. Yeah, Blender is still frozen. And I'm super scared of closing it down, then trying to reopen and use the autosave, because that usually doesn't work. I might also need some extra particles. Because how much hair does a head have? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Let me try and look for the task manager. Yeah, he's taking real big chunks of my memory. but it doesn't say it stopped working. So that's good, I guess. I mean, oh, we came back. Awesome. Let's get out of this window before it breaks, and let's save. Save. 3D art, 3D models. Where does this fit? Characters, maybe? Let's call this guy George Clooney. So we need more hair, and we need it to be thicker. Render burst. Oh, that's a new add-on I got. Gleb Alexandrov mentioned it in one of his tutorials. You can take all your cameras from your scene and render them all. So you don't need to go one by one, press render. What am I looking for? Yeah, the particle system. I need to change this as well to top and sides. Alright. So the top here, we go into Cycles hair settings. The root is at 1. Maybe if I increase the scaling to 0.1, that help? Let me change the side too, just so we know. Up to 5 viewers now. Yay! Viewers. I guess. Okay, let's try and render. Much better. Might be too thick actually. Yeah, way too thick. 0.05 perhaps. Okay, doesn't look bad. And we need more hair, so let's increase this guy to 10. I guess if I increase the amount of hair, I don't need it to be as thick as I'm making it. Also, all the hairs are curved, right? The resolution is too low. Now I'm not sure where I changed that setting. I guess you can deactivate the aerodynamics for now. Here, be small. Let me use the thumbs just so we know what we're doing. Hair steps. And what? 5? That didn't change anything. Nope. No, it's gonna just bleed. The forehead might be too big. Let me check. I need the picture of him looking forward. Kind of that one. No, it kind of matches. The sides that are a little too back still. Having his eyebrows on the model would help. Yeah, so this needs to go a little forward still. So this whole section here, I guess. Am I gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to redo the combing again. Yeah, nothing I can do. Duplicate, separate, select, join, and remove doubles. Yeah, because otherwise there's just gonna be the children there and they want to clump with the parent. Maybe if I reduce it a little bit, like 0.9. Ah, that looks weird. What about the bottom one? What is this? Oh, I can make them spawn closer together, I see. Or further away. This might help. Not like this, but yeah, there's also the slight random hair length. It's somewhere around here. What is this doing? Oh. I am not sure what this is doing. It seems to be the length. And the random is taking random ones and reducing the size. Yeah, that might be it. So 0.8 of them with random length. You know what this spline, okay, 5 steps. Alright, yeah, I need to 3D edit, unfortunately. Again. Fine. Let's go with the third time. Sides here. Now, I don't think it remembered me deleting part of the hair here. Yeah, cutting to length. We have to cut it again. And parts go to the front, and the rest go to the side. Actually, most of the hair would go back over the ear. Is this maybe too strong? It's fine. Let's try and do some random strokes too. Now, from time to time, I try and look into other Blender streamers, and when I find one, the guy usually only has music playing while he's doing his own work, or he barely talks, or only when someone asks a question in chat. So I don't know. Would you guys prefer if I didn't talk? Just the music? personally, I think it's better if the guy is describing what he's doing, what's the reason he's doing whatever. And I like to hear people talking. Besides, most streams are great background noises. Love to have one playing. Love to have one playing while I work or play some games. Ah, so you like my voice. Get the hair is cut. I guess I need to poof it a little bit. Just a poof. Maybe one more. There you go. Alright. That's Lincoln. Hey Lincoln, welcome to the stream. If I'm a background outro on PH. What is PH? Band? Oh yeah, I was talking to someone, another artist, and he mentioned another streaming platform. Let me grab the name here. One that I've never heard of. Picarto. What? What in the... Picarto. Let me look it up. You call it PH? Picarto.tv. Great live streaming for creative minds. Yeah, seems to be a live streaming platform just for artists. Interesting. I might take a look at it later. Maybe if Restreams supports that platform, I might jump in as well. Okay, this guy is looking more like Dante from the new Devil May Cry than George Clooney. And we can't use Dante, it has to be a real person. Although, might be a cool side project, wouldn't it? Okay, I need to make his hair more random. Okay, that didn't help at all. And do whatever I did. Yeah, I should change your name, Lincoln. Numbers are confusing. Besides, why is your name I27278? I can't make a single reason for those numbers to be together. That needs to go up, and those need to go to the left there. So that's too much. Let's decrease the strength. It's super weird. Length adds or decreases smooth. Oh wow. Is that helping or getting in the way? I am unsure. I'm guessing it's getting in the way. And this guy needs to go up. Alright, how's it looking? Very weird. Especially over here. You're watching from your phone? Alright. I need to optimize some of my stuff for phone viewers. Kinda hard to do. I mean, my website is optimized for phone usage, but the stream is not. I never use Twitch on my phone. I don't really use my phone for anything. More like for calling Ubers and stuff. Okay, this is looking better. Yeah, nice. The hairline here. Oh yeah, the randomization over here. Alright. The sides need to go poof a little. By the way, I am doing the Blender render roast this Monday at the same time I do my stream. It's gonna be on the Blender Discord server, the Blender Discord Twitch channel, but I'm gonna host it on my own, so you guys just need to log in at the time. Monday. Oh yeah, and classes start again next week on Tuesday, and that might take a toll on my work. Although I still need to do that, and I am only gonna have one class, and it's a single day of the week I need to go to university. Fine, I can adapt. Oh, also on our Discord server, I've added a little channel for art critiques. So when I'm not doing the Blender roast and you still want to get some feedback on your artwork, you can submit it there, and on the next stream I do, I'm gonna give you some feedback. I don't like how this is all uniformly going down, so push it back a little. Alright. I don't like how I have to click here to go from object mode to calm mode. Alright. It's easy to forget, but we are still trying to do George Clooney here. I think the scalp has kind of like a different color than your normal skin. It's a little darker because there's several mini hairs spawning all over your hand. Oh, this is weird. So I need to find a way to darken this part. And I just leave the skin texture. Okay, let's try and look at it. rendered. It's not looking too bad actually. Let me grab a reference here. I think this one is gonna look more like the latest George Clooney. Oh, the chat is in front. Hold on, let me just... Yeah. I increased the number of hairs on the top and not on the side, right? That's why, yeah. It was looking kind of weird. And let's change the color from red, from brown to white. Oh boy, it's orange. And get him on the same angle, kinda. Yeah, over here on the sides of the head. You guys can see my mouse, right? Yeah. It's a little rounder than that. And it's a lot more puffier on the sides there. Okay. So over here we need to increase yet again. Let's see. Zoom in. But how do you get your renders if you're not on the PC? Lincoln. You need to at least render your image on the PC, the computer, and then pass it to your phone via some chat or another. Click the damn top there. Join. And it's gonna look a little weird, but it might help for previewing it. Yeah, I need to puff out the sides. Puff. Oh, I'm puffing the back as well. Sorry. Something like this. Maybe they should have an intersection. Also, the top of the head has a lot more particles than the sides because of the area. A lot more hair than the sides. So let's also increase the number of hairs here. Maybe double. I can increase the number of children. That helps. You sync your render output to your phone. Oh, that's perfect. I have to do mine manually. It's actually easier. Oh boy. Oh no. I removed. I did not duplicate the hand there. The hole. Okay, let's try rendering down. And I ran out of drinks. Okay, let's try and ignore the fact that the hair is red and brown here. Yeah, that's weird. The curve is a lot smoother because my mesh is low poly. Looks weird. All right, so we know what we have to do. If I add a subsurf here. Oh, I forgot to do the doubles. And the subsurf. Like so, and I also want to expand the sides just a tiny bit. It doesn't really help. Like so. There. Okay. And for the sides, what do we do on the sides? Same deal. Subsurf and then move them around to make them smooth. Much smooth. Wait, what did I just move? Oh, on one side, okay. I need to do both at the same time. Like so. And I need to follow the curve that the top made. Hold on, let me hide the face for now. While we're trying to figure out the shape we should have. The meat over here. Like in this. It is improving. This is good. And this guy, maybe. This one too. It's kind of a mess. Probably because I added a subsurf. I scale these two. Oh yeah, nice. And over here, near the ears, I can make no hair spawn there. Yeah, although if you try and add more mesh to it, you're gonna lose everything you did with the particles. Thankfully, this is just manipulation. Alright, not looking bad, not looking bad. Let me edit the hair over here. The value should be 0.8. This one, saturation, but actually this one is lighter. So this one is 0.8 and this guy is 0.5. Okay, let's unhide the head, save, and see our results for now. Render. I kinda ran out of drinks over here, so I might have to do a quick run to the kitchen in a second. How's this looking? The curve is much smoother, but it seems that the hairline is too far back for Clooney. Yeah, I need to go one line beyond. And as for the sides, which one is this guy? As for the sides, it's wrong. Okay. You should go to the front and then back. Okay, I can kinda see the shape. I'm gonna stay in this view for a second just so I can nail the shape. I'm actually using the stream to look at my reference. It's kinda funny. So this part, go up front. Both of them. Like this. Making some sort of triangle. And it is kind of sharp too. Oh boy. these two are not lining up because why? I guess if I make triangles, the problem is solved. Goes right next to his eye, then goes kind of straight up. So this one moves over here, and this guy just a little bit back. Maybe further back. Much further back. Yeah, like so. Right. And I need to add a line to the top. Yeah, there's no getting around that. Duplicate, separate. Nope. And join. And then move doubles. Kinda helped. And now I need to join these two into this little guy. More triangles. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. I'm gonna have to recombo this. Yep. Die. Now this I can kinda transform back into a quad. The rest. Well, this is George Clooney's bad head, bad hair. He just woke up. Okay. So, we free edit. Yes, I know. I know. Huge loss. Huge loss. But now I have the hairline done. Oh yeah, there's, you don't have to do this. On. Let me free edit this again. Because the sides here are gonna be kind of troublesome. Well, I guess I can just pull everything down like I did before, and then fix what needs fixing. So his hair goes up here, right? And then it changes direction to go up, go down, I mean. Right. It skips the ear. Actually goes up to skip the ear. Oh, I should probably be doing on the other side as well. Just couldn't see. Alright. So far so good. The bottom here. Yeah, the bottom is... it's a problem. Hairdressers, they kind of shave that part. Make some sort of gradient of the length. Ah, that's gonna be super hard to do. I hold Ctrl, that shrink. Oh, what? Alt? How do I do the opposite? Oh, shift. Yeah. So, reduce the size here. Go up, reducing it a little more. Reduce to nothingness, then go up a little more. Stop. That's too much. Just the back here. I guess I could just cut it down. But, oh, that's buff. Cut. Length. Like so. One more pass. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, now I need to buff out the sides. Especially sides here. Alright, then cut the hair. Stays over here. Cut. 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 How's that looking? Not too shabby. That's not supposed to happen. Maybe I removed the parent. Or maybe it's just because there's an area there. So cut and try and go that. How do you look now? Alright. Alright. Awesome. Now on the top. Okay, let's do this. Gotta leave the little line. All the hair goes this way. and it falls back down. Like so. Okay. Now from this angle, the front goes back. It starts doing this sort of wave, like back and go back inside. And some of the hair stays back and mixes in the side. Alright, and now I puff it up. And I need to cut this whole part. Try and comb it first. Just comb it back. Okay. And now it's awesome. Now I'm seeing awesome now without seeing the results, so I might be jinxing it. Okay. Great. How does it look? Too flat. Yeah. The middle part should have a lot more hair. Yep. Constrain. Undo. Try again. Alright. Not bad. How does it look when rendered? Let's see. Looking to the side and render. With George Clooney was looking at that same angle. That one. This guy. On the angle isn't right. They kinda look alike. Stretching it a little bit, but yeah. There's something. Let me point out the reference. You guys can see what but yeah. Something weird going on here. Like, I can't model this. But the rest. Yeah. The wave it is doing is a little different too. Huh. It's actually better to compare. Yeah, my hair is too straight. His does a little more curves and randomness. Unfortunately, there isn't a tool to randomly comb the hair. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's flying over. Can I do a inverse? Oof. I can. Almost like it's smoothing it. All right. Comb. If only I had a 360 picture of George Clooney, that would help massively. Okay, I'm kind of getting the same curve he has there. Okay. Yes. And rendered. Now we're gonna have to do some experimentations with textures. And that is the main point of my work. Because right now they all have the same color. And I need the top to age later or slower than the sides, for example. Okay, now I need a UV map of the head. Should be easy enough. Right, and the sides too. Like so. Now this should be like this. And the top should be over here. Some of my neighbor dogs, they are complaining about something. If I scale down the top part, I need to scale down the sides as well. Okay, we have a UV map. Now we're gonna try a random texture and see what happens. No editor, and this is the skin. I need to change to hair. I'm not sure how the colors work here, so I'm gonna disconnect this guy and get a diffuse for now, just so we know what can happen. Noise texture, that's gonna be it. Materials are not gonna work right. Render. Hold on. Control B, just this part, please. What? Maybe the scale is too big. Maybe it's too small. Yeah, with 50, you can kind of see some of the strands going black, I think. We'll go 80. We'll go 200. Okay, that's not making any sense. Let me change the main guy here to use the hair texture, just so I know what's happening. What does it look like? It's not using... Oh yeah, I just want the factor. And to reduce into 20. Okay, I see the problem. I need a color ramp. Let's change to constant. Okay, now the hair is black. Maybe it isn't using the UV map. That can be fixed easily. Yeah, it's using the generator. I need to use the U. Okay, that helps. You can go back to having your skin. Okay, so some of the strands have the black color, but they if that particle is on top of a black tile, the texture over there is black, then the whole string is gonna be black, and I need the hair to change color in the middle. Okay. We do ease. Then I pull the black. What did I have here? What happened if I use generated? I can't tell. Let me change back to constant. It's gonna be obvious then. Or maybe not. With generated, seems to be the same thing, but I don't know, more spaced out, better distributed. Yeah. Now, I know that if I convert the particles into meshes, I'm gonna have a bunch of hairs. They're actual objects, so I can UV map them and use that. But then the texture I use is gonna be a very specific one, and to change it dynamically, to age the hair, that's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to use gradient textures for that. There is actually a gradient texture, right? Yes. And the factor. And if I go spherical. Quadratic sphere. Radio? Whoa. Yeah, that doesn't help. I'm gonna have to do a custom texture so that the sides are a different shade than the top, so I can control how much it is aging. Well, either way, what we have right now is good enough to show my coordinator, the teacher that is kind of assisting me in this project. Like, the project is his idea, I'm just executing it. Of course, executing it in my own terms. He didn't even know about Blender, I think. If he did. He didn't know I knew how to use Blender, yeah. When I showed my portfolio to my teacher, he was like, "Whoa, you made this? Wow." Especially the fries plate, oh, I love that. Render. Yeah. Although he did say my ketchup looked like paint. How do I make ketchup look more realistic? Is it the glass? Maybe to count the subsurface scattering. And in terms of modeling the actual head of George Clooney, now that will be a challenge if we come to that. I might have to ask one of my character artist friends to do it for me. And last case scenario, I might pay someone to do it. Of course, I will try myself before coming to that. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Although it seems too long now. And yeah, because I counted, I can't change the particle system. So let me save. And maybe we can jump into another project. We've been streaming for 2 hours. I mean, what else can I do right now? I have a UV map of the scalp. I don't know where the particles are. I would like to have a if I can somehow grab the material for the particles. Using the generated texture coordinate might work on the middle of the strings. Hold on, the scalp is actually the skin, right? The material? Yes. So this material is only being used for the hair. Hold on. So why is it only affecting it? Like it is. It seems to be putting the texture, the material on the scalp and then using that. Not actually applying the material to the hair itself. Yeah, because the whole string gets affected. Change to object. That is working. Changing to object coordinate works. You see, we have a bunch of dots in the middle of the hair string. Okay, this is progress. Alright. Let me move this to the side a little. Too much. Oh, really? Oh. Change to eat. The scale is too small. I mean, the scale is too big because the black dots are too small. That helps, but I need to go even lower. Back to constant. I change my camera. Because you see the hair is actually a it's like we're using a 3D texture. Because there's height now. The texture is 2D, there's just pixels X and Y. But I need an information Z for which part does that pixel affect. So this isn't actually working. It's just taking the texture and kind of applying on top of the hair. Because here's the spot it's making, it's not. So half works. Half works. So how do I take information Z? I think there is a node that gives me object info, and is there a density? No. I think there is something that gives me the density of the object. Point density, not what I'm looking for. But what is this? Okay, that doesn't help. Put in the vector, that does either. The object, top, particles. I have no idea what this is doing. I've never messed with this. Particle speed, no. Particle velocity. Damn it. Maybe the constant isn't helping here. 0.8. Particle. Which one is the length? Particle speed? I think it is velocity. The weird translation Blender does. What about this radius? Oh. Did some of them become white? Because they are shorter over here, so... Wait. Am I seeing things? No. What? The end of some of the strings are white? Or is that just a shadow? That's just a shadow, okay. That's not doing anything. Top, the particle system, yes. Space, board space. Board space. Radius doesn't change anything. Interpolation. Cubic. Point density. We're experimenting here. I've never seen this node before. Nothing is changing the color. If I put the black here, change it to this line. Seems like everything is 0. It's not speed, age, they all have random age. They don't age, they just spawn and they're there forever. Okay, I don't know what this is doing. What else do we have? script. Attribute. Now for this one you need to know the names. The factory is black. Put length. Nope. Density. Nope. Location. Nope. Damn it. Hair info. What? Okay. This might be what we're looking for. Thickness. It is changing. Apparently. Let's go 0.5 on the white and change the constant. Yeah, it seems to be changing from the start to the end. Like goes white, then it becomes black, which is correct. That's what I kind of want. Constant. Or maybe it isn't and I'm just a dumbass. But it looked like it did change. Definitely change. Yeah, look. It is changing from white to black. So it goes from white. Because the bottom is thicker, of course. I changed the thickness of the point to be 0. Okay, I can use this information for some global aging. What is intercept? No idea. Everything became white. Looks like the bottom is black now. And then it becomes white. Okay. Intercept. If I change the two of them, goes from white to black. Is it the same for all the hair strings? It looks like it. Okay. If I bring the white here back to 0. In strand, what are you? That doesn't help. They seem to have a bunch of black dots, but I think that's the render doing its job. So what is this in strand? I might have to look it up on a Blender manual. Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect the hair. Unless I change the constant. It is still is white. So something like an actual hair strand. Like they belong to the same particle system? I'm not sure. Tangent normal. Oh god. Okay, now that is changing based on my camera. Wait. If I can control this, if I can control where the tangent is, then this is perfect. As you can see, the sides, I can make the sides different than the top based on the tangent. Although it does seem a little finicky. Okay, the best one was thickness. So I'd kind of cheat and change the thickness of the hair to change the texture. Does the particle system have one of those vertex groups for thickness? It does not. I see, and the position is actually the thickness. So thickness 0.1 becomes white. Okay. Now this is actually a good picture, isn't it? Let me stop rendering before my computer catches on fire. Okay, that helps. I need to read on hair info for Blender. This can stay actually. Alright, great progress. I'm gonna take a picture of our bust here from a few angles. Actually gives me the opportunity to try the new render burst. So I need to spawn a bunch of cameras. Okay. First, this guy. Good angle, good angle. Change. And from the side. Alright. And maybe one right in front of them. Maybe let's give it a little angle. Or maybe not. I can make a new one to give it the angle. And far away. Alright, that's good. Now you need to have set up the output over here for that to work. And then I press render. Okay, it is rendering. Awesome. Guys, I'm gonna go grab something to drink and I'll be right back. Normally I would put up the sign that I'm... Wait. What's going on? That's not the actual... Stop. That's not correct. If I render right now, it looks different, right? Maybe I forgot to turn on the render view here. No, everything's supposed to be rendered. So F12. Yeah, it is different. Oh, the amount of hairs we have, but the texture. What is going on? Hey Zohan, what's up? I'm having a little difficulty here rendering the hair. It's 20. Because the preview works fine. That's the result I want. But rendering it is different. F12. Yeah, there is more hair, but the texture is not working. Why is the texture not working? So our texture uses the hair info node here to know the thickness of the particle. Why would that stop working if I render? The string is there. It should work. Now they are too close. Actually, let's bring black forward. Wait, what? No, because it is... Yeah. There's a wait. Yes. But then the render doesn't work. Why? That is the $1 million question. Close tab. Let's try again. Okay, now it seems to be working, kinda. Barely. Maybe not. What? Is it actually doing anything? No, 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 that is too dark. That is not the result I have. Check render settings. What could be the render settings that don't help? Performance, no. I don't have any for volumetrics, right? I actually need to increase this. Geometry. Use hair. Line segments, curve segments. Shape, thick, alright. Co back faces. I mean that shouldn't be a problem, right? Yeah, let's leave it. Minimum pixels. Oh, let's deactivate it. Okay, let's try now. Thanks for the tip, Zohan. Okay. No. Yeah, that didn't work. My hair is light gray. Why does it not look like this? The triangles. Resolution 3. Triangle seems to work worse than curves. Try to do more hair in settings. To do more hair. Increase the number of particles. I can't change the number of particles because the hair is combed. I can increase the number of children here, but that would change my result. I want my render to look the same as my preview here, if it ever wants to show up. Oh, it's taking longer because it changed the settings. Oh, applying the scale, guys. A step I always forget. Oh no. Okay, so shit. No. Oh my god. Okay, there might be a solution for this. Kappa. Okay, don't panic. It's okay. Fuck. If I comb, I have a comb for length. I can shrink it. So that should work, right? If I shrink it back into size. like so. And the rest. Oh no. Come on. About this much. Yeah, it seems to be a little longer than I've left it. The top two. Okay. Would that change the texture? Maybe. And I was trying to do some volumetrics, I guess. Oh boy. Oh no. Blender crashed. I am reopening it now. Sorry. Let's just hope we didn't lose any of our progress. Right? Right? It wouldn't happen, right? It has autosave. Yeah. It works. The autosave. Oh god. It's struggling to open now. Ah. Shit. Okay, it's back. Recover last session. Come on. Come on. What? That. Okay, that's not it. Recover autosave. There isn't one here. The one I think here is where I apply the rotation, right? The scaling. Okay. Not much progress lost. Yay. Length, shrink. Shit. I think that's close enough. Now the top. There might be enough, I guess. Well, either way, If it works. Nope, stop. Let me save. Or maybe I shouldn't have saved. Come on. What? Great. Wonderful. I think it's because of the scaling here. 0, 0, 0, 1. Whoa, what? Um, 0.001. Yeah, then the color ramp doesn't work because the scaling is different. Hey Zuhan, do you think that is actually the problem? Because that kinda sucks real bad. Let me do 005. Let's go all the way with Zuhan's plan, and if it works, thank God. If it doesn't, then 0005. I'm gonna have to fix this color ramp too, because now the thickness is much smaller. To 008. Even less. God damn it. 0.00008. It doesn't go below 0.0000008. Yeah. Okay, let's try using B-spline then, because I know there's a weird interpolation. Yeah, no, it can't grab the gradient there. So yeah. Check the particle. What settings? Using the hair material, which is the one I want. The path. If I take this out, the hair looks worse. Absolute path. Okay, that doesn't help. Strand render. Maybe that is it. Strand render. Where was it? Let's try that now. No. I don't know what strand render does, but it does not do what I was hoping it would do. So that's not it. Display rendered Path? Whoa. Color material. Yes. Steps. Number one. What it open? Take 5 steps. I don't know. Does it change anything? No. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have changed anything. Boys, we're struggling here. And all I wanted to do was render my damn particle system. Wait, if I... Wait, then the subsurface is gonna affect the hair. Now, well, what do I have to lose at this point? Let's try and converting the particle into... Oh boy. Dear God. Are those... No. It removed the subdivision. Because it applies it when you convert. Okay. Does the preview look the same? Yes. Does the render work now? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't. Principled hair shader. It's a preset from the PBR add-on, PBR materials add-on. By the way, hi, Bugaru. Let me show you my material here. Where is it? Wait, did it oh, it doesn't... It's not using the material, but... What? Oh, here's the material. The hair shader you're talking about is this. Using hair BSDF. Let me... I think that even if I use a diffuse, it doesn't work. But you know, let's try. Diffuse. How does it look in the preview? Looks alright. And if I render, so this is gonna prove if the problem is the material, is the shader. Wait. I just noticed it's going to volume, not into shader. Silly mistake. Alright. How does it look now? Looks okay. Yeah, it's a very acceptable result. And the render? Doesn't look like it worked. It's black. Although now it is blacker than before. Blacker or more black? Question. I did convert the hair, right? If I give it the material, shouldn't it work? Did you try with the new hair shader? It has lots of settings. New hair shader, you say? Let me check. I did not try. And that didn't work. It doesn't look like it's the material's fault. Hair. BSDF. Oh, there's a hair here. That's the one I use. This one? Because this one is being used over here. If you mean this one, then it's been used twice. Did you turn on the transmission in render settings? I think I have it on by default. Transparency. You set transmission. Where is transmission? Here, at 8, yeah. It is turned on. Let me try something else here. I applied the... Oh, that didn't make it explode. Oh, that would make sense. When I render, if it applies the scale, then the hair would look black. No, principled in new Blender. You need to download this. Download this. There is the principled shader, which I always use, but I mean there's a hair thing, right? Oh. Hold on, let me check Steam, because it is supposed to download every update automatically. I have Blender on Steam, by the way. Looks like the Doe engine has an update, but Blender 2.79a is now available. Hold on, how do I update? Just on first sight? But why is it not working now? M9B. Yeah, it is supposed to download automatically. I'm not seeing a way to force it. Dates, betas. There's no betas. You love it. I imagine. Okay. Let me try downloading it from the website real quick. And I'm gonna open the same dot blend in there. I don't think it takes long, right? Yeah, it's just 84 megs. So if you guys can give me a few seconds, I mean a few minutes, while I don't download Blender yet again. Let me do some Ctrl Z's here because I don't want to have my hair converted. It was just to see if that was the thing that was causing the problems. Okay, start installing it. Come on. There. Next, let me read the terms in the license agreement real quick. I sometimes actually do that. At least the beginning, where I try to find some interesting, some big texts. But yeah, there's no way you can read it all. There was actually a software with like 3 pages of the license agreement. Okay, it is installing it. A new hair shader, you say? That will be mighty helpful. If it is not the material, hold on. If I apply the scale now, I know it's gonna look crazy, but is the render gonna look black still? Oh yeah, I'm trying to download Blender and render. The hair is looking different. Okay, so Zuhan was right from the beginning. I just needed to apply the scale. Need some permission here. Yes. So here's the cheat. We apply the scale and then we increase the size of everything else. Wait, is that actually gonna work? That's not gonna work, right? Because the length changes, and if I increase the size of the scalp, yeah. Although, hold on, times 10, apply the scale, times 10 again, my god, apply the scale, okay, so times 100, times 100, my god, and I had to. Okay. Apply the scale. I need my camera to come over here. Everybody, get in here. Oh no, I duplicated the face. What? Blender is opening again. When you install Blender, it tries to open Blender again? What? We're in the middle of something important. Don't forget to work in proper scale, indeed. Good advice for all of us. Let me save. Because now Blender is getting a little confused with the new installation. And let's hope this works. Oh. The installing window is corner. I can't move it. I think there is a Nope. Ah, able to get it. Finish. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Giant head to the rescue. Great success. Awesome. Now I just need to fix all my cameras. And finally try out the new add-on I have. I need to delete all the cameras and redo all of them. Where's my main camera? Oh, I deleted more than I do. Maybe it's easier to just... Which camera is this one? The actual camera. Okay. So delete this one. And the two over here. Alright. Let's find some new angles. Over here. Oh my god, it's so slow. Okay. Now the focal point of the camera changes because the guy is now massive. 50? No. 15. It's fine. It's not worth the trouble. 0. Wait, did I actually... 0. Okay, did one. Okay, fine. I think I forgot to change the view of the camera there. This one is looking... It's the first one I duplicated. Oh, this is the new one. Okay. The 002. So for you, I want a front shot. I think this is due to the... What is it called? Ambient occlusion. I meant Ctrl-Alt-0. There you go. Alright. Now if I press render here. And how's the install of the new Blender? It's done. Okay. And where are you? Over here. Found it. Okay, I'm gonna open a new Blender. It's opening, but the command window showed 2.75, 2.79. Oh, there's a little B on the beginning window. Okay. I open my George Clooney over here. Now you guys can see this right now. I'm gonna have to change it. Wait, is the other one ever gonna render something? Oh, because I changed window. It didn't change. I see. Okay, so if you guys wanna follow me into the new Blender window here. this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it... Wait, it is this one. Let me just click, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so this is the new version I just downloaded. And we're gonna try and look it for the new hair shader. Color ramp hair? Is this one? Thanks. Is it this one? Subtract, divide, multiply. What in the what? I am not sure. This is just a color. Hold on, let's experiment using the skin. In fact, let me even hide. Principled hair. Okay. No. What? Is it on the principled shader? No, there isn't one. Dice? Oh. Okay. I downloaded the stable one and that doesn't have the shader. Ah. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem. Thank you. Because I need to uninstall Blender. And there's a gigantic risk of this uninstalling my main Blender. Oh boy. 2.8, 2.8. Wait, the official there. No, where is it? .9, 2.79b. Which one is the... I'm using Windows 64-bit. So there's only 2.8 and 2.79. Do I grab the 2.8 then? Oh, it was built today. Interesting. Okay, I guess we're grabbing Blender 2.8. .79, okay. Alright, 2.79, downloading. And looks like the render burst is working, awesome. Now this time it is a zip, not an installer. So I need to extract it first. Oh, the zip is the whole Blender. Interesting. Thought it had to be a portable version. Okay. I'm extracting it now. Principled hair. Does it do the thing that I want, where you can control the color of each part of the hair string? Melanin concentration. Wow, that is actually super useful for my project. Yeah, if they did it already, then damn, my work is cut in half. And are all the angles done? Wow. I thought I only saw it doing 2 renders. Let me check my folder here. They are here. It looks real, bro. Thank you for mentioning it, by the way. I wouldn't even thought of checking it out. There's a temp file over here. Renders in temp file, yes. Yeah, all renders are here. Awesome. So it's halfway done. Okay, it is done. Guys, you're making me too excited for this. 2.79. Damn. Data files. Wait, what? Where's the executable? Oh, it's in the middle of a bunch of DLLs. Alright, open it now. Windows has protected your computer. Be careful, Blender might want to steal some files from you. Okay, now I need to change which Blender is being captured here. I think that is the correct one. It is currently gray. I believe also that the preferences are saved from Blender to Blender, so it should keep all my settings in check. Yeah, shouldn't there be a 5 over here? You guys can see my mouse. Oh, this is the one I just downloaded, so aha! There it is. They also increased the color here. What is this? Christensen Burley. Random walk. What? Okay, this is interesting. First, let's get this angle for analysis. And all of this is... Oh my god! Oh, this is the principal shader. They added some things to that as well. Okay, preview. Direct coloring. The color is black and the hair is brown and it looks perfect. Amazing. Okay. Zero saturation. I'll give you 0.3 saturation. And then the value. Oh wow. So that doesn't work as intended. It's just white. Okay. Roughness. Radio roughness. coat, like wet hair. I need more hair. I might have overdone it. Oh well. For science. Plug into volume and change direct coloring. Plug it into volume. Hold on, let me just increase the number of particles here. Wait, what? Oh, it is already 20. Let's make it 30. Change to melanin concentration. Nope, that wasn't it. Absorption code, what? Oh. Tint. But the volume isn't doing anything. Maybe I don't have it activated. Volume. My god. Oh no. This is for the world. Remove. I said remove. How can I turn on volume again? Is it on scene here? It is. Maybe over here. Passes. No, this is for something else. Oh, I thought it was over here. There is volume scatter. I think the light passes don't have. Yeah. Okay, that didn't help. So how do I visualize it? Random. That might be useful. So melanin concentration doesn't work in surf. Or maybe that's just because I have connected to volume. Oh boy. Why is it red? It's red. Oh, because it's melanin concentration, I see. Yeah. We have... So blondes, they don't have any melanin. What is the case for redheads? They have a little bit of melanin. I see. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Melanin redness. They have melanin, but it's just red. Don't know what the code is. Oh. My god. Random color. I give it the tint of white. Seems to be going blonde. Offset. Low. This is very strange. Looks good. I can see the pixels changing. Oh, this is good. The radio roughness. Let me save the video, might be a tutorial. Gotta save it for later. You actually, yeah. Copy. Let me plug it in somewhere. One of my billion tabs. Oh.
New node alert.
No,
new
stop.
Cycles feature
No.
alert. Yes, not every.
The guy has a lot of hair on the tutorial there. Okay, I'll take a look into that. And for the part 2, we're gonna keep using Blender 2.795 with this amazing shader we just found out. And we're gonna be ready next time. I am using too few hair strands and strings. I still don't know about the random color here. Wait, does the random color add random color to random strands of hair? Or just as some random parts of the hair? Yeah, it's the middle of them. Now this is something I have to do research on. The melanin concentration on old hair. It is per strand, I think. IOR for hair. If I have both of them, then it just disappears. Hey guys, do you know what I have to do for it to show up in volume? Or is it just invisible? Because I have other shaders that are supposed to be volume and I can never make them appear properly. Or is it actually there and I just can't see it? No, I think it is visible. The random roughness is a little confusing. And the random here, I can take there is a node for randomness. It gives you random color. What is it? Object info, I think. Yes. Is it gonna... I don't know what it's gonna do. No, that didn't change. Okay. What if I insert this here? When it is gray, it means it is a black and white image or color source. Now, even though the tint is white, because the melanin is so concentrated, the hair stays gray. I mean, stays black. So as you get older, you lose melanin for it to become white. Now this is just making the guy blonder. So it seems that it does not represent aging appropriately. So my research might help include an extra setting in here for aging. Exciting. What else do we have new? There. Random, this is new. If I so different strands of hair have random amounts of melanin. Amazing. The melanin redness does not seem to affect my apologies. Does not seem to affect when you have 100% melanin and the white tint. If I go black here, what happens? Absolutely nothing. So in order to be a redhead, you must not have 100% melanin. I don't know. You was red before, right? What did I change? I have to go right over here. The percent saturation. No, that is just the tint. Ah, they also changed the displacement to be a normal map now. It's not a black and white image anymore. Okay, not a big change. You can always use a bump. But yeah. Oh, now it looks like a redhead. No, I just needed to have it render a little more. So yeah, this does not represent aging appropriately. I really don't see how you can. How can you make white hair using melanin concentration? If you take all the melanin, then the hair becomes pure white. Now, I want the base to be white and the top to be black or gray. Permanent color isn't gonna help. Maybe if I take out all the melanin and set the offset to 90. What? No, and the results are quite strange. Can I do 180? You can. That doesn't help. If I use this guy, kinda helps. Get the effect. If I use the thickness as the tint, ooh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Since the bottom is thicker than the top, I'm not sure what is actually happening. I can't really differentiate the colors there. It all seems great to me. So let's try the other settings. Intercept. Intercept works, but it's reversed. So if I do the 180 offset, didn't change a thing. 90, super weird. I still don't know what instrument means. But yeah, the intercept helps. So what if I use it in the melanin? Oh gosh. Yeah, no, it wouldn't do anything. Because the melanin basically controls the color. But maybe the thickness. No, you'd make the bottom blonde. Maybe flip color ramp. Good idea. Over here. And put it on tint. Oh no, it has to be flipped the other way, not the way I did it. The white has to be 0 and the black has to be, what was it, 0.02? I think 0.08. No, that didn't work. Did I do it wrong? 2. Ooh, awesome. Wait, no, the top is white. Okay, almost. I just need to move black to 0 and white to 0.02, and that is gonna solve our problems, right? Oh, come on. Just when I was hopeful. If I go a little further. Even further. Okay. We got some color. 0.2, yeah. This is with melanin at 0, which is when you get white hair. So analyzing the actual hair, like in real life. Me, for example, I have black hair. That means I have 100% of 100%. I don't know the actual data for that. Melanin. But if I get a white hair, that single strand is not getting melanin. I need to research what melanin actually is. Sounds like a chemical compost particle. No, some sort of chemical. Yeah, chemical is actually a thing. So I can make this guy old using the tint and 0% melanin. It's kind of finicky. Blender can improve that. Hopefully I can help. So yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I need to watch that tutorial and mess around a little more. But this is great news. Thank you guys so much for telling me that. Who was it actually? Incantrix mentioned it. Hugaru mentioned the principled hair shader. Yeah, so Hugaru and Incantrix. Thank you two so much. Zuhan also happy. I need to thank him as well. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream now, so I can get the study for the next one done. And I mentioned last stream that I was gonna do streams on Wednesdays. I didn't do last week, but I'm probably I want to do it this week. I can't make any promises. And I still haven't decided a time frame. But the one I said previously, like 2 PM Eastern Standard, is very close to what I can do, like the beginning of my available time. Yeah, thank you, Fugeru. So guys, I'll see you all Wednesday sometime that I haven't announced yet. If you guys want to join the Discord we have, it's over here, the link. And I'll announce every stream over there beforehand. And there's also a channel for free stuff you guys can use for your own projects. You can share your work, which I always love to see the community sharing their work. What else can I say? Yeah. I now need to make this new Blender my official one. So, thank you. Thank you so much for watching, for liking, and for following my channel. I'll see you all then. Bye.